What is up, everyone? So today we are finally going to be starting our Great Lego City Teardown and rebuild, of course. We are going to start by getting rid of these plastic folding tables that we have been sitting on for so long. And as you can see, I've been stockpiling Lego boxes under there for the last year, and I've got a ton of them. So we got to break those down and make them more storable. We are going to be replacing these plastic tables with a main table that is 16 feet long by 80 inches wide. It's going to give us some more display space, and it's going to be awesome. I'm also going to build an extension over here off of it, and of course the raised area for the amusement park. So first things first, I really want to do a video today on breaking down and storing Lego boxes, because with this new table, I have no shot of storing the boxes in their current state with it. So we are going to have to do something with it, and we're going to have to come up with a pretty good plan. And I think I have one. I kind of want to show everybody kind of my idea, and I kind of am curious about what everybody else does. All right, so Bailey and I started pulling out some of the boxes, and you can see here, this is just a tiny fraction of the boxes. And if you come underneath the table, you will see that it is jam-packed from front to back, and there's boxes inside of boxes. It's pretty crazy. Actually, I have been pretty crazy storing boxes. I know a lot of people just throw them out, but I really want to save these things. I really think it's going to add to the value if Bailey, or I for that matter, have to sell them someday, which I hope we never do. And but I think it's just a good option to keep them. But I really need to find a better way to store them, because they're taking up way too much room. And with a new Lego table, I don't have a prayer of keeping all these boxes. So Bailey and I got to get these boxes out. So she's going to be throwing them to me and handing them to me. And we're going to get into this. So, as you can see, we are left with a massive pile of boxes, and it doesn't really do it justice, because a lot of these boxes have boxes inside of boxes and boxes inside of those boxes. As you can see here, we're going to start undoing the haunted house box that I taped up, because I definitely put something inside of it. And, of course, we have a Creator Expert set, and it is a Parisian restaurant. And I can also feel that there are boxes inside of that box as well. And the diner here, that has boxes inside of it. And I was also looking at our Disney Castle box that is over here, and that has boxes in it. And it's just boxes upon boxes upon boxes and boxes. It's absolutely incredible. So, yeah, we really got to take care of this. And we're going to show everybody each different style box and how to break it down, and some good ways to store it. All right, so to start with, we are doing a little tutorial here. It's Zane's Titan Mech Battle Box. I broke this down, and I think it turned out pretty good. You can see that it flattened out nice. There's no creases, which I like. I think it should store pretty well. Really, all I did was just make a couple incisions on the original packing tape that Lego put on there. And it flattens right out and is ready to store. My main concern was getting it back together. And as you can see, we did that. And I did use my own tape. It's a little bit thicker. But if you got thinner tape, it would match up right with Lego's packing tape. And it would work out perfect. And I think it pretty much looks exactly like a new box. It turned out pretty well. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think I will be able to store all the boxes. However, I was noticing there are a couple different kinds of boxes that we have to look into. So we're going to do those next. All right, so here we have a Friends box. And it's not just Friends boxes. I've noticed it in Disney boxes and City boxes. I am not sure why Lego does this, but there's a glued seam here, and instead of having two pieces of tape, they glued it. And of course, on this side over here, you have that thumb tab or whatever you push in to open the box. These are the most ridiculous, stupid boxes I've ever seen. I don't know why Lego does this. It kind of makes me mad, because you can't keep the box. You can't. Honestly, I'm probably better off just throwing this out. But for the sake of this video, I am going to try and keep this and break it down and kind of keep it as nice as possible. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I should. And honestly, I wouldn't blame anybody if they just threw them in the garbage. But we're going to cut down the seam here. And that'll kind of break the glue there. And then, as you can see, I can't pull it out yet. So the top tab and the bottom tab both need to be cut out as well. And if I hit that top tab, now if I hit the bottom tab and break that glue seam, let's see here, and it should open up. And there it is. So, yep. So it's open, and I'm just going to, honestly, it breaks down, it flattens right out. I'm just going to glue it, or tape it, and tape it back together. So if we go to sell it, I'm going to, for now, I don't have a lot of these boxes, probably 10 or 15 or so. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to keep it, and we're going to store them for now. So there is one more kind of box I want to go over, and it's this one. So this Winnie the Pooh box is pretty nice. And actually a lot of them are like it too. I noticed a lot of the architecture sets come in these kind of boxes. So I actually like these because you just pop these little tabs out and you can pretty much break it right down. And it's pretty easy to do. It is a little bit tricky putting it back together. I'll show you here. And I wish I had kind of a little better view, but my tripod isn't too tall. So I'm trying to do the best I can here, so I apologize for that, but as you can see, it flattens right out and it looks pretty nice. All right, so this is a little tricky to get back together, but once you do it once, it's pretty easy to do. You pretty much just fold these two side tabs down and fold the other side tab over the top of them, and then pop it into the two slots that are in the bottom of the box. Over here, we'll do the same thing. Two side tabs down, fold over and into the slots, and voila, it's done. And you have a nice Lego box. So honestly, it wasn't too bad to do this, and I think it turned out well. All right, so after about an hour's worth of work, we are left with a bunch of broken down Lego boxes. And I sorted them by themes. We've got our Disney theme right here. We've got Lego Ideas. We've got some miscellaneous Speed Champion sets. We've got our Friends sets. We've got our Creator Expert sets. That's a big pile. And our Ninjago set, which is a big pile too. But I think it turned out really well. All right, so what I did was I bagged everything up, obviously. I just used your standard size garbage bags. 2 for each stack. I pull one end over the end of the stack and then pull the other garbage bag over the other garbage bag on the other end, and it sealed it up. It'll keep it free of dust and debris, and I just put little notes on each, taped these little notes to the top of it, just kind of labeling them for now so I know what's in each one. I may go through and inventory each bag of every set that's in there. If I want to get really crazy, I might, but we'll see. But yeah, I love this. Honestly, I saved a whole bunch of room, reduced the whole room full of boxes to 3 garbage bags, or 4 garbage bags. And these other 2 boxes are Barracuda Bay, and the 3-in-1 set, I have, I'm just storing pieces in there, so I'm not going to break those down. That's about it. I hope this video helped everyone and kind of motivate you to keep your Lego boxes. But till next time, take care, everyone.